Okay, so here we've set a printer up on Windows 10. We've put this old Hewlett-Packard desk LaserJet 2100 onto Windows 10 on its own LAN. So this printer is showing up under printers here. And now I want to share this printer to other users on my home network. So to do that, I'm going to do a right click on this printer, and now the only problem is this printer will only be available when this computer is turned on. I guess that's life. So printer properties, and we'll go to sharing here. This is a privileged operation here, change sharing operations. And now it's saying share the printer, share the printer. There's the share name of it. I suppose it's all right. Render print jobs on client computers. What does that mean? Different versions of Windows. I want to basically share this with my Mac computer, so this is going to be a good trick, isn't it? So let's set that like that and say apply. Okay. And that should give us a print queue. That would be at this computer's IP address. And so you want to make sure the IP address of this computer then stays the same. And to set the IP address of this computer the same, you want to do a bind on your home router. So let's do that. So we're sharing a printer. Here's the home router. We want to basically go into DHCP on this thing. And all right, so let's figure out how to do that. So here we're into basic setup. We go into services here, and under services we're going to do a what? Okay, so right here I'm putting in a static lease for my phone. Let's put a static lease in for this computer. So we'll do an add, and we got to find the MAC address of this thing, which is going to be back in control panel. There's control panel. Actually, no, we can get this from a command prompt. We'll use the IP command. Here we go. Looking for the MAC address. The MAC address of our Wi-Fi card. So the MAC on the Wi-Fi card, wireless LAN, blah, 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 blah. I don't see the MAC that way. Let's try it like this. Wi-Fi card, physical address, that looks like the MAC right there. The MAC address, preferred, default gateway, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the MAC right here. Let's grab this MAC. Grab it, copy it. So we know that we can put this MAC into our Wi-Fi router now and reserve an IP address. So we're going to copy this MAC in here. But that's an awful ugly MAC, isn't it? Put this MAC in here, do a control B. Change it to colons, right? Do Macs start with a 24? I guess they could. Put this MAC in here, MAC address. And a MAC address is a physical address of your network device. It's not like a Macintosh. Okay. Host name. What do we call this computer? Windows 10 desktop. Big Bruiser, I don't know. Windows 10 desktop. How's that for a name? And we'll call this thing, what are we going to give it for an IP address? Got to be on the same subnet. I don't know. Give it 222 or something. I probably used that before. 250. Put it at 250. There we go. Least time. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that when this computer boots up again, it's going to get an IP address from the router of 192.168.1.250. And that means that if I'm using a Mac computer to find this print queue in this computer, I can use that IP address, which should be steady every time I turn this computer on, right? So, okay, let's save this stuff. Save it. Let's apply it. Now, if we look at this computer now and say, what's our IP look like? It's going to be whatever random thing DHCP gave us, because we didn't have a static address. So we have 192.168.1.6. If I restart the computer, or if I turn Wi-Fi off and on, that should change. So let's try and turn off Wi-Fi and turn it on. That should force us, I think. Actually, it probably won't because of our lease, but let's see. If I turn Wi-Fi off, turn it back on, the computer reconnects here to internet. And it'll probably, well, no, it will. I bet it's going to give me my new IP address now. Let's see what it does. It's thinking about it. Connecting. It's taking a long time, which isn't good. So maybe that, no, there it is. Okay, this address here, this 6 should be now 250. If I do a rescan on this thing, there it is. So there's our IP address now. And whenever I boot this computer now, it's gonna go to 250. So on my Mac, I can do, hey, give me a print queue on 192.168.1.250. So that's how to do it. We'll try that next. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.